Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Ajeng Dia Rosita and my student number is 202132050. I'm from class A. And for this video, I will share how to teach English use approach in the teaching learning process. And the topic today is about narrative text. And the objective of the learning is students are able to understand the structure and the characteristic of the narrative text. Students are able to identify the generic structure, social functions, and also the language feature of the narrative text. And the students can create a short narrative text by paying attention to the social functions and also the generic structure and the language features of the narrative text. So this is the video and see you.
Opening the class. The teacher greetings in the class. The teacher asks students to prayers together, and the last, the teacher check the attendance.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. Andi, please lead a prayer. Thank you, Andy. Once again, good morning, class. How are you today? Okay, very good. Now, let me check your attendance. Asgar, Ninda, Somad, Fina, Kinan. Okay, very good. Perfect attendance.
The next is apperceptions and brainstorming.
Students, do you still remember about our motto? English, yes, I can. Are you ready? Ready, yes, I'm ready. Give applause, please. Yep, before we start our activity for our discussions today, who can recall about our last topic? Anyone know? Please raise your hand. Okay, Akbar? What? Very good. So, last topic, we learned about a procedure text. So, let's have an activity and start our discussion today. Alright, my fellow students, I want to ask questions. When you were young, what did your parents do when you want to sleep? Has your mother or your father told you a story? Very good. What story? Cinderella. Do you like Cinderella, Snow White, or Robin Hood story? Okay, very good. So, our topic today is about what? Very good, about a narrative text. So, let's learn about a narrative text together with Miss Ajeng, okay?
The next is explaining about the material.
So today we will learn about narrative text. A narrative text is a text that retells story using a past tense. And the social functions of the narrative text is first to amuse, to entertain, to deal readers with actual or various experiences in different ways. Next is about the generic structure of the narrative text. So, the generic structure of the narrative text is first, introduction. This is introduce the participant, also when, who, and etc. And the next is complication. Complication is the problem of the story is how the main characters solve the story, solve the problems. This the complication. And the next is the resolution. This is how the story worse or better, happy or not. And the next is reorientation. This is the ending of story, but sometimes only three generic structure of the narrative text. And the next is about the grammatical features of the narrative text. So in here, Miss Ajeng have 5 of the grammatical features of the narrative text. First, focus on specific noun. For example, Cinderella, Robin Hood, Snow White, Timun Mas, bawang merah, bawang putih, and etc. And for the next is use temporal conjunctions. So, for example, of the temporal conjunction is first, then, firstly, secondly, and etc. And for the next is use action verbs. Action verbs. For example, run, walk, also sleep, sleeping, smile, and etc. And for the next is use a simple past. After that, we will learn about a simple past. And for the next, the last is use adverb of time. Adverb of time, for example, is once upon a time, and the others. So this is a grammatical features of the narrative text. And we go on to the simple past tense. We will learn about a simple past tense. So what is that? A simple past tense used to represent an action or event that took place in the past. Okay, I will explain again. Simple past tense used to represent an actions or event that took place in the past. And what is the formula of the simple past? We have two formula: nominal sentence and verbal sentence. Nominal sentence is sentence that not use a verb, but for verbal sentence is use a verb. Okay, for the first is a nominal. So for the positive, we have subject, to be. The to be is was or were. Object or adverb or complications. Not verb, right? Okay. And for the negative is subject, to be, was, were, not, plus objective or adverb or complement. And for the next is for the interrogative, to be, the to be is was, where, plus subject, plus object, adverb or complement, and interrogative. This is for the nominal sentence. How about the verbal sentence? The verbal sentence, we have a positive, subject, plus verb to. Verb to use ed, plus object, adverb or complement. And the next is negative. We have subject. We use did and not, did not or didn't, plus object, adverb and complement. And how about the interrogative? The interrogative is use did, subject, object, adverb or complement. Okay, the next is about the example of the simple past tense. The example. First is about the nominal sentence. What the example of the nominal sentence? We can use they. They were friends. They were friends. And for the negative is what? They were not or weren't friends. For the interrogative is were they friends? Like this. This is a very simple. Okay. The nominal, the positive is they were friends. So the where is to be. The negative is they weren't friends. We use not or weren't. And the interrogative is were they friends? This is for the example of the nominal. How about the verbal? The verbal we can use like this. positive. She worked yesterday. She worked yesterday. She worked yesterday. For the negative is she didn't work yesterday. Very good. For the interrogative is did she work? Did she? Okay, very good. Did she work yesterday? Okay. Don't forget to use interrogative like this. This is for the verbal sentence of the past tense. The positive is she worked yesterday. This is verb 2 and use ed. Yesterday. The negative is she didn't work yesterday. Didn't in here. For the interrogative is did she work yesterday? This is very simple, okay? This is the example of the simple past tense. So we go on to the next exercise.
The next is giving exercise.
Alright, my beloved students, that's it, my explanation about narrative text and also the simple past tense. We go on to the next activity. So the activity, please make a group of 4. Please make a group of 4. Okay, Akbar, Ninda, okay, the others. Okay, very good. And I will share a worksheet. This is a paper that you must fill for today's exercise. Fill it in a group. This. Okay, we have 2 worksheets today. The first is the worksheet 1. In the worksheet 1, please arrange the jumbled sentence into a good sentence of narrative text. And for the next is for the worksheet 2. In the worksheet 2, you must find out the grammatical features of the narrative text on the video, like the adverb of time, the conjunctions, the specific noun, and also the simple past tense. Okay, very good.
This is the picture of worksheet 1 and also the worksheet 2.
Alright, my beloved students, please pay attention to the video. The video is about Timun Mas. And after you pay attention to the video, please answer the question. Please answer the worksheet 1 and worksheet 2, and I will give you 15 minutes. If you finish, please collect your worksheet on my table. Okay? Pay attention to the video.
A short teaser about the video Timun Mas.
This tale brings us to the mystical island of Java, Indonesia, where a widow named Umbok Sirni lived alone on her farm. The widow was a kindly woman, yet she was overwhelmed by loneliness and longed to have a child by her side. When her loneliness became too much to bear, Umbok Sirni decided to pray to Boto Ijo for help.
Okay, dear students, hello. Are you finished your work? The worksheet 1 and worksheet 2? Okay, very good. But before we go on to the next activity, let's make something fun. Students, clap 1. Clap 2, please. Who? Clap 3. Ha. Clap 1, 2, 3. Who? Ha. Who? Ha. Okay, very good. Give applause, please. Very, very good, my beloved students. We still in a group? Please, we still in a group? Okay. Akbar, Ninda, Vidya, Hani, and the other? Okay, very good. So the next activity is worksheet 3. Worksheet 3. Okay, the worksheet 3. Please make a summary about the story 7 until 10 sentence. The story is about bawang merah and bawang putih. After that, please present the story, your summary in front of the class and reading it. Okay? Please pay attention to the video about bawang merah and bawang putih and then answer the worksheet 3.
This is one of the oldest tales from the Malay world, from long ago when the land was made out of small villages. In one particular village, in one particular household, was an old man who had 2 wives, each with their own beautiful daughter, Bawang Putih and Bawang Merah. The old man eventually passed away, and shortly after, a tragic accident befell his first wife, leaving Bawang Putih at the mercy of her cruel stepmother and half-sister.
Okay, very good, my fellow students, for today's discussions. How do you feel? Do you enjoy the class? Okay, very good. But before we close the class, anyone know about what is the narrative text? Andy, what is the narrative text? Okay, very good. How about the social function? How about the generic structure of the narrative text? What? Vidya? Okay, very good. And how about the simple past tense? Adi, what is simple past tense? Alright, very good. Give applause, please. Okay, my fellow students, this is the end of our class today, the end of our discussions today. So, Andy, please lead the prayer. Prayer, begin. Okay, thank you so much for today, my dear students. See you next time. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.